Hey everyone, my name is Sebastian and here I am again showing you how I built my ski press. So I started out with a spine wood. That was a little bit harder to cut. It was 2 inches thick and my jigsaw cuts weren't always 90 degrees, so I had to do a lot of sanding. For the second press I decided to use a material that was much easier to manipulate, so I used MDF. Very easy to sand, very easy to cut. And as you can see, I just cut slices of it and then laminated them together. It made it very easy to then afterwards sand down and get everything up to the smoothness I want. So then, as I explained in my previous video, you assemble your ski on the bottom of the press. Once your ski is all assembled with the plastic on top, you place your cat tracks to make sure that your pressure is evenly distributed, and you go along the length of it. Here are the cat tracks I made. It's literally just MDF cut into little slabs and drilled through. This makes sure that the pressure from the bladders gets transferred to the ski better. Before, I had a bump in the middle right along here, right where the 2 bladders, the curves ended. Next, I put the tubes for my bladder in. The way I made the tubes is it's a fire hose that's rated to 70 psi. I pinched them at the ends to make sure that there's no air leak. Alright, so here I have the pneumatic setup. These 2 are my bladders, they're just fire hoses. The seals, as I mentioned before, are from an auto parts store. They're used for tubeless tires. They get a very good seal on the bladders. Otherwise, I just used a compressor hose. So then you assemble the top of it. Just place it right down. I left 2 gaps in the front so that the valves wouldn't pinch. And then you get yourself as good a fit as possible. And you're good to clamp it together. Alright, so once you're all clamped together, you're ready to pressurize. Remember, whatever your tube is rated for, that's the pressure, the highest pressure you can go to. Mine is rated to 70 psi, so I don't go above that. For the clamps, I just chose 2 metal plates. I drilled 2 holes in them, and then I bought some metal rods that were threaded, and I attached some nuts to it so that I could clamp it down and tighten it with a ratchet. This is how I made my bracket. You can see that I had some thicker steel bar on top. They ran out of it at the store, so I ended up just using 2 thinner bars. They both bend quite a bit. There you go. Thank you very much.